Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. So it's another Thursday, another TWAB. Let's get right into it. So first things first. November 6th, daylight savings time changes. Weekly reset will be at 9 a.m. PST. So that's 1700 UTC. If you are Eastern time zone like me, that's gonna be noon for us. Hotfix 6.2.5.3 starting on November 8th. It's gonna roll at 8 a.m. 8:45. Servers are gonna be brought offline 9 a.m. It's gonna roll out the hotfix 10 a.m. It should be done as long as there's no complications. If you are still doing spectral pages and all that for the Festival of the Lost, one on November 8th is gonna end, so you need to hop in there and do that. But here's some workarounds and changes for converting pages real quick, because people are still having issues. Players still having issues converting their spectral pages into mana pages should ensure that they obtain the gone but not forgotten quest from Eva Levante, are wearing a masquerader's mask and mask helm with a festival mask, have at least 3 inventory spaces open on a character, has spectral pages in their inventory before going into a haunted lost sector. If the spectral pages are not converting into manifested pages after confirming the above, players may need to clear their console or PC cache, complete a strike, obtain a spectral page, attain more spectral pages, complete a haunted lost sector. Note that not all spectral pages will convert into manifested pages, so good luck with that. I'm still grinding on that. I just started my grind last night, so I feel you if you're having troubles also. Another thing we're going to talk about right here, for all you Stadia characters, if you don't want your character deleted and all your stuff deleted, you're going to want to enable cross save before January 18th 2023, because they're getting that whole platform. So yeah, if you're on that, get off of that. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the Bungie bounty rewards. So what's going to happen is this time around, if you match against one of these players, and I'm going to show you in a minute on the chart, what happens is first of all, here's what the emblem looks like. Looks all right. I personally don't like it. I'm not too into the Bungie bounties, but here's what's going to happen. If you match against these players in PvP and beat them, you get the emblem. Or if you match with them in your fire team in PvE and complete the activity, you'll get the emblem. Keep in mind that if you just go into an activity and these players aren't in your fire team and you just leave, you're gonna get hit with a penalty and you're gonna be disqualified from getting this emblem. They want you to actually play, finish, and beat it. It doesn't take that long. Each match for anything is like 8-10 minutes or whatever. It's not a big deal. Just go in there, play. So right here's the table, and this is pretty much what it looks like. Their time zone, their platform, what activity they're playing, and the name of the guys. So this table right here is for Friday, November 4th. I'm gonna let you look at it for a second. Now here's Saturday, November 5th. I think Saturday is gonna be the best, pretty much the best time to play, because there seems to be way more guys playing on that time. So Sunday, November 6th gets a lot smaller, less player pool right there. Then on Monday it gets really small, so you're gonna want to hop in there on the weekend. And then November, Tuesday 8th, and that's it for the Bungie bounty. So if you're into this emblem right here, go ahead and hop into that. Just play and have fun. It's no big deal. Now let's talk about trials. So on this one, I am going to read the entire paragraph. It's time again to get out there and make Saint 14 proud. For those itching for a specific map to make its way into the trials rotation before making the play for the lighthouse, you'll have another shot at shaping where the battle will go down. On November 7th, players who receive Bungie emails will be able to vote for which map they'd like to see in the upcoming trials lab rotation between Anomaly, Cauldron, and Pacifica. Out of those three, I personally like Pacifica. Here's a little picture of obviously you can see the map right there. I prefer Pacifica, and then after that Cauldron, and then Anomaly. I'm not a big fan of Anomaly, never like that. So right here it says you'll get an email with you'll see a snazzy little image like this above. Click on the image, click on the map you want to cast your vote on, and the results. So they'll have the results faster than you can panic dive away from an errant shield grenade. And by that we mean that the new map will be set on November 11th with the official announcement in that week's TWAB. Just so you know, one last thing. If you want to get into the voting action for this thing right here, you're going to have to opt in to receive emails from Bungie and also played at least once during the season of the Plunder. So you can hop in there, do a strike, and be done. And there you go. You get the option of voting. I'm not going to do that. I'll just let it ride with whatever happens. So that's that. So we're going to keep it going. So at the start of the season 19 with the new season, we're going to get a brand new dungeon. It's going to roll out on December 9th at 9 a.m. PTD, the first Friday of the season. So if you're excited about that, you should be. I hope it's a pretty solid exotic weapon for that. So we'll see what happens right there. Okay, now let's talk about the most important thing in this TWAB that you are probably waiting to hear about. So the changes to Solar, Arc, Void, and Stasis are pretty abilities and aspects and aspect slots and everything are pretty lengthy. So I'm just going to tell you exactly what the changes are for each one of those, and I'm not going to read any of the big paragraphs unless it's extremely important. So changes to Restoration. Restoration times 1. Base healing reduced from 25 to 20 seconds. That's 40 health per second in PvE activities down from 50. Restoration base healing rate reduced from 40 to 32.5 health per second. That's 65 health in PvE down from 80. No longer stacks with healing rips, so whichever healing effect you have in effect that's stronger is going to override the smaller one. You just lose on the smaller one. So changes to Ember Torches are radiant base duration reduced from 10 to 8 seconds. Now applies minus 10 discipline. That's shitty. Ember Solace changes now provides a bonus 50% to radiant duration, so it'll last half as longer rather than 5 seconds. No, this is consistent with the behavior of Restoration. So interesting right there. Changes to knock them down. So let's see, Golden Gun. That provides 15% damage resistance to Deadshot Golden Gun and no longer provides bonus duration. No longer provides 15% bonus damage resistance to Marksman Golden Gun. Changes to Blade Barrage are Blade Barrage, bonus projectiles reduced from 5 to 3 per each group. It now releases a total of 20 knives instead of 24. I don't think that's too big of a change, but since Solar 3.0 came out, Blade Barrage has definitely been a lot stronger than they wanted it to be. So changes to Celestial Fire. Okay, increased close range melee damage from 90 to 100. Players using Celestial Fire and auto melee option are no longer disadvantaged in close range melee fights, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's move on to Void. Void Overshield. Fix an issue where Void Overshield was only providing 25% PvE only damage resistance to the Overshield rather than the intended 50%. So if you're ever in PvE and you're getting trashed out and you got Overshield and you're like, hey, what the hell happened? I'm taking so much damage and dying. That's why it was a bug. Although that bug doesn't seem to affect any Titans because they just live off of Overshields all day. Changes to Nova Bomb Vortex. So increase initial projectile speed by 21%. That's a pretty good change. Increase radius of the inward pull on impact by 17%. Increase the strength of the inward pull by impact by 20%. Sentinel Titans. Let's see. Shield Bash. Improved reliability of appliance suppression. Well, I can't even talk. Improved reliability of appliance suppression. Now we go down here to tethers. Let's see, Shadow Shot, Deadfall. Increase the tether anchor lifetime triggered from 8 seconds to 12 seconds. That's a pretty huge change. Shadow Shot, Mobius Quiver. Reduce the tether anchor lifetime triggered from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. I don't like that. I don't like my tether being reduced. I'm sure you don't either. So let's go to Arc. So right here, they're nerfing storm grenades a little bit and also the touch of thunder grenade. So I'm going to read exactly what the changes are. So touch of thunder grenade. Decrease the touch of thunder grenade's base roaming duration from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. Decrease the bonus lifetime granted by structure magnitude and hash storm grenade from 2 seconds to 1.5. So not too much of a change, but I think you will see a noticeable difference. They updated the Fender Foe visual language, so that means pretty much before lightning strikes will hit the ground, you see a red ring and it would disappear when the lightning's not coming down. Now it's just going to continue to be down there, so you know the area of where the storm grenade is affecting, and it's also going to be red for your opponent, like always, and a different color for your friendly, so you know if it's a friend or foe. Changes to ballistic slam. Increase ballistic slam damage in PvE to combatants by 16%. That's better because it really ain't doing shit. Tempest Strike changes. Tempest Strike. Increase damage from PvE combatants by 30%. That's huge. I think that's a little bit too much. I think they're going to nerf it later. Plus 30% damage for your Tempest Strike. Okay. Changes to Arc Souls. I'm happy about this. Increase the base damage versus PvE combatants from 35 to 60%. That's a 25% increase. That's insane. Anytime I play a Warlock, you see me running Arc Souls. Getaway Artist is my fucking thing, bro. 25 extra damage. I'm down with that. Ball Lightning changes. Increase range from 27.5 meters to 35 meters. Chain Lightning increased damage against PvE combatants by 50%. Holy shit. That's a change. I can't wait to see how that's going to go into play. Changes to Chaos Reach. Reduce the base cooldown from 916 to 735. So almost a little bit over 2 minutes. That's pretty solid. That's 2 minutes and 14 seconds faster. Big difference. Okay, let's go to Stasis. Stasis slow increased by 10% on the penalty anytime you get slowed by anything. Cold Snap Grenades. They've been feeling kind of weak, and that's 100% true. Cold Snap Grenades, let's see, changes are Cold Snap Seekers can now adjust to the trajectory for 0.5 seconds after creation, rather than immediately finding the target and traveling toward the last known position. They've been weak as hell for quite a while. Deathfield Grenades increased slow stack application rate on players by 13%. Yeah, because they were insane when they first started, but now they're been nerfed like twice now, I think. So they're pretty Revenant Hunters Winter Shroud fragment slots increased from 1 to 2. That's a huge difference. Behemoth Tyrant Carclasm fragment slots increased from 1 to 2. Big changes right there. I don't know why I ever thought one slot was enough with the introduction of aspects and stuff. Like, come on. If anything, we should be able to put in like 8 of them. Or each of these slots we should get 3 per slot. Let us have fun, man. Come on. Shade Binder changes. So Glacier Harvest. Reduce the cooldown on Stasis Shards creation per 6 shards from 15 to 10 seconds. Whisperer Rending changes. Let's see. Now provides bonus damage to Stasis Crystals and frozen targets for all primary ammo weapons rather than just kinetic primary weapons. So if you're using a primary ammo weapon in your energy, it now does more damage. And that's pretty much it for the TWAB. If you made it this far into the video, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like. Links down below for my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord. I'm randomly streaming on Twitch randomly right now, depending on my work schedule. So just so you know, and take care.